Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Saturday with Stacy YouTube class number 565. Hi everybody! If you are new to my channel, hey, I'm Stacy. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, and I do a full-length technique-based commercial-free crafting class every Saturday morning for you, where we live chat. If you're joining me during the premiere, we live chat right over there starting at 8 a.m. sunny California time. I try to bring you things that I think are unique and different and that I know you will love, and I try to incorporate things you might already have in your crafty stash. So a little bit of new, a little bit of existing, a little bit of, oh my gosh, I already own that. Wahoo Kachoo! And I try to start pretty simple and walk you all the way through to the end as we get more technique-y, more creative. We just take a whole long journey, and we do it every Saturday morning. So if you like what you see, I encourage you to subscribe. I definitely encourage you to hit the like button, because the like button is how we determine what we give away each week. You're like, a giveaway? Hello? Like. I think you can only like once. like. Yes, we do a giveaway every Saturday morning, and we do gift cards for all of you peeps out there, and the way it's determined is how many likes we have. So up to 250 likes, we give away $25 to 2 people. Up to 500 likes, we give away $50 to 2 people. Up to 750 likes, we give away $75 to 2 people. And should we get over 750 likes, we were like short by 12 likes a couple of weeks ago, but we would give $100 away. Now today we've got $50 gift cards for 2 of you. Congratulations. I think you're going to like what we have for you today, and you can spend this money any way that makes your heart happy. It is already in your online account, and I bet you're like, okay, chop, lady, get to the winner chicken dinner. Okay, our first winner is Cheryl. Cheryl Graves. Congratulations, Cheryl. You're a winner. Chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you have got $50 in your online account right now to spend any way that makes your heart happy. But you're not alone. No, I have Elvira. Elvira Feldman. Hello, Elvira Feldman. How are you doing? Are you jumping up and down? Are you rewinding and watching? Are you calling everybody saying, oh my gosh, she said my name and I just won $50? Maybe the both of you are saying, I have never won anything in my entire life. Ha! You can't say it anymore. Now we do pick 2 winners every week. You never know when I'm going to call your name. We have a software that randomly selects 2 of you, and well, winner chicken dinner is never a bad thing here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. So we have to do the winner chicken dinner dance. Are you ready? Me too. Sit up straight. You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, kachoo for you. Congratulations to the both of you. I hope you enjoy your winnings and that you find something fabulous to buy with it, or something that well, some people use it to buy like necessities, like adhesive. Okay, but then some people use it to buy the one thing that they would never splurge on, but now they can. So congratulations. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is that like button that determines how much we give away each week, and it's usually $50 to $75 every single week. At some point we're gonna hit over 750 likes, and I'm gonna be doing I'm a winner chicken dinner, because we will have had over 750 likes on a video. Wow. Okay, well, we've had over 750 likes on a video, but it's not a Saturday video. Sometimes my Tim Holtz, when I launch Tim Holtz products, then sometimes I'll get like a lot of likes, but those don't count. So Anyway, today is a fun, easy breezy day. It is Hunkydory mixed in with me, Stacy Park. And I tell you, it's a little awkward because when I do these Saturday videos, I'm Stacy Scrapbooking Made Simple. Hello, owner of a retail store, brick and mortar store that you can walk into Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and somebody is here to meet you, greet you, and help you. And then on Tuesdays, when I do my videos on Tuesday, my Take Two Tuesdays, I have to take off my Stacy Park Scrapbooking Made Simple hat and I have to put on my Stacy Park Sizzix designer hat because I am a licensed designer for Sizzix, Jacquard, and Couture Creations. So when the Stacy Park stuff kind of blends into or meshes over or infiltrates my Saturday with Stacy's, it's kind of weird because I'm looking at it as Scrapbooking Made Simple and not Stacy the designer. So, but the product went so well with this, I couldn't, if it had been anybody else's product, I'd be using it too. It just went so perfectly with this video. So, the class is ready to go. I'm going to walk you through the Hunkydory product because why? Let's all say it together. It's limited. Hunkydory is an international company. There's only so much that can be brought over at any one time. It is usually paper, and people think paper is light. Oh my gosh, it is not light. It is heavy, heavy, heavy. And we are paying shipping based on cubic yardage and weight. Oh, so I am going to show you the I Want It All bundle first. Mainly because I might have to use some of it. We have so little. There's an I Want It All bundle, but I also want to tell you all the product is open stock as well. It is just limited. So please don't be angry with me if something sells out. I don't think that anything will, but you just never know. The I Want It All bundle is actually the thing we have the lowest quantity of because I can only bundle to the lowest quantity of any item that goes into that bundle. So if there's only 25 stamps, that's all we have is 25 stamps. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm giving you an example. But if we only have 25 stamps, I can only do like 20 bundles because then I'll put 5 stamps in open stock. So the lowest quantity we have of anything is actually the I Want It All bundle. So let me tilt on down. Let me show it to you. It is big. Okay, it is heavy. This is heavy. This is like 3 pounds, if not heavier. Imagine shipping that over internationally. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to tilt on down. I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to get started for today. Are you ready? Well, I'm going to show you some samples first, and then I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to get started for today. It's really good to be here with you all. It's a fun class, and Stacy Scrapbooking Made Simple had a really great time putting it all together for you. It's my crafty jam. All right, down we go. Stacy Scrapbooking Made Simple went, wow, Stacy Sizzix Designer, that was a really good idea. Those are the voices in my head. Okay, let me show you just a few samples. Hunkydory. It is beautiful. There's no question about it. It is called Butterfly Dance. It is not the latest, the newest collection from Hunkydory. I think they're on to Christmas, but I wanted to break it up a little bit. So we bought all that there was left to buy. Isn't that stunning? So I have that one for you. And then I have this one. This was only done with a piece of paper. I mean, really, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Just with paper. They're adorable, scoreable. Open it up. They're inserts. Look at that fabulous slimline card. And then I have here that has been done with their acetate and their foiled acetate, their toppers, their paper. Isn't this gorgeous? I think honorary SMS girl Gail did this one. Stunning! So let me walk you through the bundle. First off, the bundle is massive. It's massive. It retails for $164.91. We have it down to $124.99. And that means it's going to get free shipping too. But wow, it is heavy. Let's open it up. Let's take out what's inside. And then I can get started. First things first, everything is part of the Butterfly or Flutterby Dance Collection. This is for the love of stamps. This is the stamp collection that goes with it. It has Flutterby Wishes and Butterfly Kisses and You Are Loved, Fluttering by to say hi. Without change, there would be no butterflies. Good things take time. So spread your wings. So is it say, or For the Love of Stamps is the collection. For the Love of Stamps, and this goes with the set. So like I said, we have them open stock, but then we also have them in the bundle. Then there are 2 moonstone dies that go with it. And again, beautiful, beautiful butterfly dies. And you will see these in the finished samples that I show you. I will not be working with these today, but the girls did beautiful finished samples. So there's one, and then the second set where you've got straight up and you've got corners. That corner is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it goes down like that on your paper. It's amazing. So these are moonstone, part of the Flutterby Butterfly Dance Collection. Then I have the 8x8 paper, and I will show you the 8x8 paper so you know what you're getting. It is double-sided. The colors are rich. It is light. It's more magazine, a little bit heavier than magazine than it is a cardstock. This would not be considered cardstock, but it is stunning. There's no question about it. It's absolutely beautiful. So 8x8 comes with it. We also have it open stock. Look and see, there's your card, like right there, you're done. All double-sided and just gorgeous. So there's the 8x8. Then we have the mirror, the Butterfly Dance mirror cardstock or Miri cardstock. So this is 16 sheets. It is in, I'll probably keep this handy too. It is in all the colors, just in case I decide to use this one. So you've got all the colors that are going to coordinate with the paper. That's the Miri. So this is all part of the bundle. Then we have the beautiful foiled acetate, and you will see this again and again in the girls' samples. There are 16 sheets. I think there's 4 designs. You get 4 of each, and it is magnificent. I am not going to open this one because we have very few of those left. Same with the insert sheets. So overseas, their cards are really big. Like they'll take this card, this piece of paper, fold it in half and make it inside of a giant card. But this paper is so pretty and so soft. It's a text cover, or a lightweight paper. It's not super heavy, so you can put it on the insides of your cards to cover the white. You can cut it down to the size you need. It has 36 sheets, and again, it coordinates with everything we've got going on. I am going to be using this today, so we are going to walk through this in just a little bit. This is the Butterfly Dance Luxury Topper Collection, so I am going to walk you through that one. And we're going to be using this today. This is the Butterfly Dance Adorable Scoreable Paper, where you've got this beautiful paper. So lovely, thick. This is thick, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. It doesn't crack when you score it. It really is amazing. I hate opening it, but I don't have a lot. So the colors are, again, everything is meant to coordinate with the papers that are in the deluxe collection and the toppers and the insert sheets and the Miri paper. So I'm going to keep this out as well because I'm going to probably be using that. Let's see. I'm going to put this one off to the side. So, and I think I can put this one off to the side. So I'm going to walk you through this first because this is where we're going to start. And this is an entire kit. So they say you can make up to at least 16 cards. Oh, please. Oh, please. So many more than 16 cards. It gives you the toppers that I'm going to show you how to use. It gives you the additional paper. It gives you ideas on the back. But 16 cards, oh, please. So many more. So many more. So if I pull it out, flip these two over, and then let's start at the very beginning. So you get 2 sheets of foiled toppers, and they are pre-die cut out. There are multiple pieces to each one. You've got sentiments, you've got beautiful borders, and you get 2 of each. So 2 in the pretty pink and teal. And you get 2 in the lovely purples and lavenders. It's beautiful. So I don't know where they come out with like 12 or 16 cards. You can do so many more. And then we move into the purples and the greens. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And these are quick, easy makes. It comes with sentiments, absolutely. Fun, simple. If you are teaching a class, holy smokes, artichokes, what a great way to teach a class. You can maybe cut these into 2 and leave them on the table and everybody grab the one that they love. This is, and because everything is pre-die cut out, you just punch it out. All you need is adhesive and some card bases, because it also comes with all the adorable scoreable. This is adorable scoreable paper. Now they think you're going to take this and score this, and this is going to be your size of a card. And I suppose if you're in the UK, yes, that's what you would do. But here in the US, oh no, we're going to cut this, and we're going to use this, and we're going to make a slim light out of that. We're going to use this for as much as we possibly can. So you get 2 pieces of several sheets of coordinating, and it comes all in that kit. Now we do have this kit all by itself, open stock, ready to go. So if you're not looking for the I Want It All bundle, I have this kit open stock on sale, and this kit is going to get you so much. I'm still pulling paper. So 2 sheets of all the different papers, and then you get into sheets of foiled paper, and this is thick, heavy cardstock, and these are now foiled, and they have that beautiful foil element to them. This one is foiled. You get 2 sheets. Look at how pretty is that? 2 sheets of everything. So you can see why you get, I mean, you're going to have extras. There's so much left over. There's so much for you to play with. So I'm going to do just a basic card as if I was just opening up the kit and playing. I don't think I kept any pop dots over here. No pop, oh, I got a few here. I got a few pop dots. I didn't keep any pop dots here. All right, well, we'll make do with some small ones. The kit does not come with pop dots. So let's see, which ones do we want to play with? Gosh, that's sure pretty, isn't it? That one's sure pretty. They all are just lovely. I think I might stick with this one. And let's just do something simple and fast and easy. So each element will pop out. So if I want to do this one, I can take and pop out my element. There we go. That's a better way of doing it, Stacy. And bam. But that's not it. I can then pop this out. So if I want to just use the frame, I can just use the frame. But then the silver foil frame also pops off. So I have 3 totally different elements in just this one design. Lovely, right? And then I get to choose how I want to use it. So let's bring over some paper, and this is paper that goes with it. And I think that works. Let's see if I'm gonna want some kind of a sentiment. So I can go ahead and trim my paper down. I really hate to cover up some of this stuff. So pretty. What if I get rid of the silver piece and I just do those two, so that way the flowers come through? Maybe I do that. I think I'm not going to do the silver piece, and that way the little flowers come through. All right, let's trim it out. So depending on what size card you want to do, up to you. I could just use that centerpiece. And do an A2 card. So I've got this. And I've got that. And then I've got that mirror paper behind it, or I could put, let's see what color I've got here. Do the blue. Or maybe the pink. And I could mat it on there. And literally in no time at all, just start putting a card together. Do I like it on the pink? I'm not sure if I do. Do I like it on the blue? I'm not sure that I do. Ooh, do I like it on the mirror teal? Ooh, that's very pretty. Maybe. All right, let's mat. So I'm going to take my little foam dots that I've got here, and I'm just going to put some on the back. You would do a much better job than I am. Or maybe I put this one straight down and I pop that one up. Ooh, that's a better idea. I think I'm going to tape this one straight on down. So the foam dots that I had very few of, I now have even less of. That's how you know these are not edited or scripted. Anybody else would have cut that part right out. Nope, what you see is what you get here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. All right, so let's go ahead and put some Stacy tape down. Stacy tape is just double-sided tape. Really strong, really long, really inexpensive, and will hold just about anything from paper to beads to glitter to metal to acetate to vellum. Okay, so let's pull that up. And once I pull the liners off, it's sticky and I need to put it down. And bam, done. Now I'm gonna pop this one. So let's take some of those pop dots that I was so worried I wouldn't have enough of. And let's just put some down so I can pop this up. And pull off my little liners. These are tiny little pop dots. And fussy tweezers. So the fussy tweezers are a big help. They help pull that little liner piece off the pop dots fast and easy. I used to try to do it with my fingernails and I'm like, yeah, this is not working for me, but I can go super fast with these. And these are my Simply Defined fussy tweezers. So happy day for fussy tweezers. There we go. Now all I have to do is line it up. I'm leaving a little bit of space because there's that empty space from where my silver frame would have fit. So my silver frame would have fit right there, but I opted to get rid of it and not use it. I'll save it. I'll use it for something else. Absolutely. I just didn't want to use it for this. So I've started. Now I can mat. I'm going to mat on the pink. And I'm a freehand type of girl, so I know that is like scary for some of you, but just hold your breath and I will be done freehanding shortly. So I'm just cutting myself off a hunk. Then I'm going to tape it down and then I'm going to straighten it out. Okay, so I'm going to put it up to the corner. Let's grab some Stacy tape and I'm going to put it right on the back. Line it up, get my reveal to the size I want it to be, and then I'm going to come through and I'm just going to freehand and straighten this up. I know you all are using your trimmers. I'm just not very successful with a trimmer, and I figure, well, if I'm not going to be very successful, I might as well at least try and freehand. And then I leave my fate in my own hands, literally. So there's that. Now I could take my mirror paper, my Miri paper, and I already hear some of you going, ah, you're going to waste all that Miri paper? So I'm going to freehand this on out. And at this point, you have an option. You could take, I'm going to be playing with two of my well, 2 Stacy Park Sizzix die sets. I'm going to be playing with these 2 today. You could take maybe the circle and cut a circle out, and that way you have that circle to use later on, and then put it down, because nobody's going to see once you mat it to your card base. Or you could leave it and not do it. You have options. Nobody's going to see what you've done once you tape it down to a card base. I'm going to just let it be, but you absolutely could save on that paper by giving yourself another shape out of it that you can use at a later date. And this is how Hunkydory works. They're easy and effective and pretty, and everybody loves it when you give it to them, because they look like an $8 card, but they're not. I think that kit sells for about $30, and then we have it on sale. And you can make, I mean, I just can't even imagine how many cards you actually can get out of that if you really tried. 30, 40, it's a lot. But everybody's going to think that this is a, you know, you spent $8 on this card. And go ahead, let them think that. I won't tell. Not only are they going to think that it cost a fortune, then when they realize that you made it for them, well, done. Mat it onto a card base. Make your card base if you need to. And you're good to go. But you do have the opportunity. I still have this piece of paper left, right? I still have this piece of paper, and I picked one that had the foil. Yummy. Do I want to put a sentiment on that? I've got birthday wishes. Have a beautiful day. Sent with love. Comes with the sentiments on the sheet. Oh, I think right at the bottom. I think I'm just going to put it right at the bottom. Put birthday wishes kind of right at the bottom. Oh yeah, I like that. I can see the glare in the camera. Yep, that works for me. And this one's good to go. Birthday wishes. Now, who wouldn't love to get this card? Right? It's beautiful. But I still have this sheet here, and this has got foil on it. See the foil accents? And maybe I need to just get something done super quick, super fast. So what if I trim this out? Okay, that's better. I'm still going to save this because I might need it for something later. And then I still have this paper. Do I have enough? Oh, almost. Look at it. It's almost the right size. So I can just shave off. I'm going to shave off a little from the top. I'm going to give a little haircut because I don't want to touch that beautiful foil, right? No, no, no. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a haircut. Zoop. Sound effects required. Zoop. No, too big, but I'm not going to get rid of it, but it's too big. So I can put this on here and make a slim line. And let's tape that on down. Stacy tape. Hello, Stacy tape. Thank you. Nothing goes to waste with these kits. Nothing. Let's put a nice little reveal. I'll have to trim it out. And I'm still not going to get rid of this strip here yet. Feel myself going wide. Okay, one down. And I'm not going to get rid of this strip yet because it's part of the collection and I may need this to cut a sentiment. I'm not throwing this away because it matches perfectly. And then I have, wahahaha, my foil. There's a slight silver tinge on the very end that I'm going to trim off. And again, if I want to save on paper, if I want to save on paper, I can absolutely maybe take a diamond. Oh, nope, that'd be too wide. So maybe something smaller, maybe a couple smaller circles or a couple smaller diamonds to cut out so I don't waste it if I don't want to waste it. Okay, let's get it down and I'm going to have to just trim it out myself. So 1, 2. And make sure I leave myself plenty of room. So if I need to trim it down, I can. A little tight on the top, but that's okay. We'll just make the reveal small. Love Hunkydory paper. It's beautiful paper. And then I might even put this on white. Pretend this is a slimline card base. And then I have a sentiment that I can put on here if I want. I've got these borders. Come on, there we go. There we go. Have a beautiful day. I could even mat, see, I could even mat this in the pink. Ooh, tight, but it'll do. You can lay these out. This is a great kit for when you want to be crafty, but you just don't know what you want to do. This is a great kit for when you've got friends over who aren't necessarily crafty, but you sure would like them to be. And this kit just helps them see how easy it is to be so successful and how much fun it is to literally take some scissors and some tape and make something pretty for somebody. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So I think I am going to mount it onto my white, just like it was a card base. And then we will move on. Because if you're a newbie crafter, this is right up your alley. And if you are as experienced, this is right up your alley. You can monkey see, monkey do. You can just keep it to what's exactly in the kit. You can tailor it to what you want it to look like. You have so many options. And if you're experienced and you want to take it to the next level, well, they've given you all the tools to do that. They've given you all the paper, all the dies, all the stamps, everything that coordinates. That usually is what takes people more time than anything else. Finding the right matching paper and finding the right dies they want to use, or finding a coordinating stamp that they want to use. Here, it's all done for you. So all the guesswork is taken out of it. So you can get right down to the fun part. I have a struggle with paper. It can take me forever to pick paper. It is a challenge for me because I am picky. And I come from a fine jewelry background, so hue and saturation are super important to me, and if it's not right, it's not right, and I know it's not right, and I will keep looking for the right paper. Oh yay, until it finally comes to me. Now this I just did this card with the leftovers. I didn't take anything out of here except for the one of the border strips and a sentiment. So I still have all of this to play with. Still have all of that, and I get 2 sheets of these. It's amazing how much value they pack in here. And what's even more cool is that Hunkydory prints their own paper. So they make it there. Usually it's a one-run item. They don't bring things back, so when it's gone, it's gone. That's the sad part. But the nice part is they're always on to something else that's fabulous. Done. Now I could have left this off and I could have matted a picture right here for a layout. I could make a whole little mini album of these. Done. So in no time at all, 2 finished. And I barely even touched what came in the kit. I used half of one of the sheets, and remember, you get 2 of these, and I think there's 4 different styles, so you get 8 sheets like this, 4 different styles. And I used 1 of the, what they call the card base. They would score this, fold it in half, and make that the front of the card, and then take those insert sheets and put them on the inside. Well, I wanted to do more than that. So we did. One of those, I used 1 sheet of Miri paper. I used 1 sheet of Adorable Scoreable. And I got beautiful cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. I didn't ink. I just did. But now we're going to take it a little bit into a little bit different level. I'm going to put those up here so that way I don't forget them, and I'll show them to you at the end again. We're going to take it to a little slightly different level, and it does involve using the Stacy Park Fanciful Framelits, and today I'm going to play with the circles and the diamonds. So these dies are unique, to say the least. They don't come with the magnetic. Just know that. That's my storage. When I start pulling them off, I'll be putting them on the gotcha tool. Ooh, I should tell you all. The gotcha tool is almost sold out in the United States. Sizzix is almost out of them. And my understanding is it will be, it could be up to 60 days before they come back. So I still have some in stock. I know there's some other retailers that still have some in stock, but they're when everybody's sold out of them, there will be some time before they come back in. And a gotcha tool is a stand. It's a magnetic stand. Folds down, smooth finish, pop up, stands right on your desk, and what it does is it takes your dies as you're using them and not storing them, and it sits right on your space for you. Right on your space. In fact, there, now it's done. So, the dies that I'm using today are Sizzix dies. They are designed by Stacy Park, and yeah, that's me. So, but today I'm Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple Stacy, and not Stacy Licensed Designer. But they just worked so well with what I was doing that I couldn't help myself. So today, the I Want It All bundle on these are going to be the circle and the diamonds. And I have a free gift for you with this purchase when you get both of these. And they'll be on sale. But they are distinctly different than everybody else's dies out there. Yes, they are nesting dies. Absolutely. The difference is it starts with a die cut. This is a die that will make a circle. And then this is an embossing feature. And then this is a die. And then this is an embossing feature. Die, embossing feature, die. Normally with dies, nesting dies that have either a piercing or a dotted or a stitched or an embossing feature, that embossing feature is built into the die. So it is one solid unit, and no matter what you want, you have no other option but to get that embossing element every time you cut it. I didn't want to do that. I wanted you to have the opportunity to cut just circles, or to emboss circles, or to cut and emboss circles, or to cut and emboss. Here, this would make a frame. So I would end up having a frame and then a solid. There's so many different ways to use these. They will letterpress, better press, they will foil, they sand, they deboss. There's just so many things to be done with them. And when I was playing with all of this stuff from Hunkydory, I just knew that these would be beautiful with that adorable scoreable paper. And it really, really is. I want to show you how these work so you kind of get the understanding of them before I move on. So I'm not going to throw that away because you never know when I'm going to need it. So let's take, I might do it out of a couple different pages. That's so pretty. So let's take, oh, I feel guilty about doing that because that would make a beautiful slim line. I feel guilty out of doing that. Let's take this one because it's got a nice place for me to cut without feeling guilty. Is that wrong that I feel guilty about cutting paper? Oh my gosh. So, to do an embossing, I need to make sure that if I'm going to die cut my circle out, that I cut my paper big enough so that when I go to die cut, I have enough room to die cut that circle. But this is the embossing feature. Now I could do an embossing feature and then cut here, and I would make a window. Tons to be done, but let me show you the embossing feature. And maybe I'll show you the embossing feature on a piece of the adorable scoreable, because there's oodles of that to play with. Make oodles of that. Okay, so need to make sure that I cut a piece big enough. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to start with the embossing feature of the die. Keep my gotcha tool right here for me. I'm going to start with the embossing feature of the die, and you can see the embossing feature that's built into the die. Those aren't cut lines. It's not going to cut. It's going to put that element into my design. Now there's a couple different ways of doing this. I can do a debossed image, which means that when I pick this up, the design is going to be recessed down into my paper. So let me show you how to do that. And I'll do an embossed so you can see the difference. Bring over my Sizzix Big Shot machine. This is a great place. Hold on. This is a great place to put me on pause and go get a piece of paper so that you can jot down the YouTube number, because this is all technique and it's super easy, really easy, but one that most people forget. So pause face. I'm not going to blink, because then if I don't blink and you pause me, I'm not looking like I'm half, well, okay, I'm back. All right, so hopefully you have a piece of paper and you're jotting down this video number so that you can always refer back to it. Also, should you decide to place an order, in the notes section of your order, you can put this YouTube number so that when you receive the order on your packing slip, your note is there. I watched this on YouTube, yada da 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 da, and this is what some people write an entire paragraph. Back down we go. Okay, so zoom on in. I've got my Big Shot machine, and I have got my base platform that comes with the machine. I have got my, I'm going to put those over there for now, my squishy and my knock knock. That does not come with the machine. So these are sold as a combination. They're 2 peas in a pod. They're very inexpensive. And once you own them, you should never need to replace them. So my base platform, my knock knock, okay, my squishy, I think it's called an emboss and transfer set or something like that, but I call it a squishy and a knock knock. That goes down. Now, if I want to do a deboss, where this image is going to deboss into, all I have to do is put my paper facing me. The pretty side that I want to see on my finished project is facing me. And then either a cut plate, a do not cut plate, whatever you have handy, because we're not cutting anything. We're going to do a deboss. Now I send it on through. And as this platform, as this sandwich is hitting the roller that's inside my machine, my squishy is getting longer and longer, and it's growing. See how there's less and less white, and it's growing and it's growing because it's being pushed down by that roller, and it's forcing that embossed element or debossed element for right now. So when I pull it out, you can see, I can't see, I gotta put my glasses back on. You can see that it is debossed all the way around. Adding a beautiful element. Now I could keep it like this. I could absolutely keep it like this, and I could go grab maybe something here, and I could do a square card, and I could pop out one of my elements here, and I could lay that right in the center. And I've got that beautiful deboss going on. I mean, the options are really, really limitless. So debossing the paper. Then there's embossing the paper. And I'm going to do the same color, and I'm going to do the same size so you can see the difference. I'm going to keep all of this because, well, I might make a slimline, or who knows what I might make out of it. And I bring over my Big Shot machine, and my sandwich stays the same. My base platform, my knock knock, my squishy. This time, instead of my paper being face up, remember when I did the deboss, I wanted to see the pretty paper. This time, I want my paper to be face down. I want the pretty paper to be hidden. So what I want to see on my finished project, I should not be able to see as I'm about ready to send my die on through. Put my cut plate or my do not cut plate right on top and send it on through. And again, my squishy's coming out the back side. That's what you want. You want your squishy to come out the back end. Bring it over. And this time, it's a raised element. I'm hoping that you can see that this one is recessed down and this one is raised up. Now, because this one is raised up, I can take my sanding block from Sizzix. So you get 2 of them in a pack. Comes like this. 2 sanding blocks in a pack. please, if I can ask you to do anything, although I'm going to give you one of these if you do if you get the circles and the diamonds, I want it all. I'm going to give you a set of sanding blocks. But instead of trying to find your own sandpaper, these retail for $6.99, and then we put them on sale. Sizzix went ahead, well, with my help, they went ahead and we sourced the sanding paper that works for paper so that it doesn't over sand and it doesn't under sand and it won't create a hole. And I want you to see, this is such a gentle, light touch on this adorable scorable paper. I mean, it is such a light touch to get this done. You're not going to sand too hard. You're just going to go lightly and see how... Okay, I am going lightly. And see how quickly that comes up? And all of a sudden, that embossed element is visible. Now, it's not like a 3D embossing folder. This doesn't have a positive and a negative that fit into each other to force an embossing. So when you feel it, you'll feel the texture of it, but it's not going to be, wow, that's super deep. But it is deep enough to get the sanding done, to foil with it, with whether you have a Go Press and Foil or a glimmer machine. You can use it and ink on it with a letter press machine or a better press or whatever it is you have. Now, can you sand this one? I suppose so. It's going to leave this part dark. Let me just... Because it's the lines that are raised. That's really what you're going to see sanded. And a very light touch. I got some of the debossed kind of sanded. This adorable scorable paper is lovely to sand because it takes such a light touch to get it done. I'm just going to keep going around until so there it is on the deboss sanded. Here it is on the emboss sanded. Now we get to die cut. We have that option. I always do the embossing first and then the die cutting second. It's not that this is such a deep embossing that by running it through your Big Shot machine again or your die cutting machine again, you're going to flatten it. It's not super deep. It's just enough to get that sanding done or that foiling done or that inking done. And again, I could use this just as is. And I could cut this and that. Huh, well, maybe we're gonna do that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Wait, okay. So I can cut this out now, and I always do my die cutting second. Do your embossing and sanding or your debossing and sanding or just your debossing or just your embossing. Do that first. Then bring over your machine. And I'm not going to need my knock knock and my squishy right now. I'm going back to die cutting. So I bring over the solo shim that comes with your machine. and I bring over my cut plate that comes with your machine. You actually get 2 clear plates, and when you get them, they are so beautifully crystal clear. And after the first time you've cut into them, you're like, ah, what did I do? It's okay. You're supposed to cut into them. Now, I'm a girl who tends to fly by the seat of her pants, so I generally don't tape anything down. I just kind of go for it. There is maker's tape from Sizzix that if you wanted to tape everything down, this is like a glorified Post-it note where it's not going to pull and tear your paper. Then I have a do not cut plate. So Sizzix sells their cut plates in a couple colors or with glitter. I always buy a set and use one of those. Well, I use both of them, but one at a time I use it as my do not cut plate. And all that lets me do is send my die through my machine nice and smooth because it's not warped at all. Now this is an open frame die, so I didn't need to go back and forth. I could have just been done with one roll. And what I mean by an open frame die is, well, hello, open frame, look at brand new jewelry. And I have die cut out my circle, which then I could take and look at how perfect that fits. Oh my gosh. Like I planned it, but did I? Then I suppose I could even keep this and use this as a stencil, or I don't know, but I suppose. Now I do have this one, which has a completely different look to it. Let's go ahead and let's die cut this one too. Again, over this, just line it up. This one's going to be right on that edge. All right, no guts, no glory. And let's send it on through. Oh, my plates weren't straight and I knew it. They weren't centered up. I could feel it. So one roll through is all it takes. Oh, that looks pretty good too, right? I don't know which I like better. Oh, that looks good too. Oh my gosh. What else do I have in here? Ooh, I have this one. This one's super pretty. What if I did that? But what if, I think this one will be too small. Oh, all we can do is try. I'm going to try and do a second embossing. And this time I'm going to do an emboss and not a deboss. So let's see what I get. I need to bring back, I don't need my solo shim. Don't need my solo shim, but I do need my squishy and my knock knock. Knock knock goes down first, squishy goes down second. I want to see my embossing, so my pretty paper is going to go towards the bottom. I'm going to do my best to line it up. Do my best. Bring my machine over. Put either a cut pad or a do not cut pad, makes no difference because we're not cutting anything. It's almost like you're putting through an embossing folder, and send it through. All the way. All right, let's see what we got. So now I've got that embossing, And I can take my sanding tool and lightly, ever so gingerly, give it a little bit of a sand. And look at that detail come up. What do we think? And now I can put that in the middle. Holy smokes, artichokes. I could even cut a window here with my next size down and have it behind. Is that one even smaller? That one's even smaller. Okay, let's do it. This one's even smaller. What if I cut a window? Am I pushing my luck? And then this one came from behind, as opposed to sitting on top. That one sure looks pretty in there. Am I pushing my luck? Should I just leave it? Well, you know, if I cut the window and I don't like it, I can go back and put this one back on top, right? Yes, thank you, Stacy. I heard all of you saying, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You put the other one right back on top because the window is going to be smaller. Yes, you're absolutely right. Well, hello. So, cut pad back over. Well, I need my solution because I'm back to die cutting and not embossing or debossing. Lay this right here. Let's center this right on up. Can you see all the advantages? They're called fanciful framelits. And they're different than anybody else's dies. In fact, they were different for Sizzix dies. And the designer really believes in value and wants to give customers the most they can possibly get out of one set of something. So now I still have that, but I have that, and so I could pop that. Nope, it's still a little too small. But I could put that behind there. Or if I want, I can put it right back out in the front, and I can keep this piece for something else because nobody's gonna know what happened. So pretty. And then let's bring over some paper. What do we want to put it on? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I was planning on just showing you. I wasn't planning on doing it. I wasn't planning on making a finished card, but I just don't know how to knot. Do we like it on the green? On the green and the blue? Ooh. I'm looking at my options. Ooh. Maybe that. See, I told you, paper's a struggle. Paper's a struggle. I think I'm going to do this one. The green and the... Ooh, is that crooked? Still a little not straight. That's pretty darn close. Okay, so if I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I grab maybe that same blue again, or the blue mirror. I think I'm going to put it onto white, and then I think I'm going to put it onto the mirror. Okay, let's tack it on down. All that, I know. I told you, paper's a challenge, but they give you so much, I had to look at every single page to make sure I liked what I was picking. I think I'll use that for maybe the other one, or maybe ooh, no, I think maybe the other one I'm going to do on this. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get this down. Stacy tape. Hello, where'd you go? Okay, I'll use this for now. It's here somewhere. So a little piece of this. And a little piece of this here and that there. Did you see how easy it was to sand this and how beautiful it is? I'm trying to hit the trash, but I'm not doing very well. I can tell you that much right now. I'll move it closer to me. Okay, so let's get this down. And then this one. Maybe I do it as a horizontal and not a vertical. And then maybe a little bit of white. You would do a better job of taping than I am. I'm going to trim that out. Just quickly do a fussy cut. Freehand. Zoop. Zoop. So here I've gone way outside the box of what the kit's supposed to do. And then last but not least, maybe a little of my blue mirror, or maybe my, no, definitely the blue. So I took it to a totally different place, and I wasn't even supposed to be putting this card together. I was just supposed to be showing you the sanding, but it looks so pretty. And see, the Stacy Park circles work so beautifully with the with the Hunkydory. It's like, oh, they were made to fit together, but really they weren't. I'm 100% positive that the designer of the dies did not speak to the designer of the paper. 100% positive. So Stacy tape, it's double-sided. If it's too much and you don't want to cut it off or tear it off, I just roll with it. And then when I get to the end, I just peel it right back on itself because it's double-sided tape, so you can do that. It's heat resistant. It holds fabric. It holds beads, it holds glitter, it holds paper, it holds vellum, it holds acetate, it holds just about everything you could ever possibly think of. Oh, way too tight. Ooh, okay. I would do anything to be able to stand up to see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go for it now. Trim it out. No, that was bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, that was so bad. Pay no attention to what I just did. Quick, look the other way. Oh, man. There we go. Shush. You saw nothing. That was the perfect moment to go and grab a cup of coffee or an iced tea or, I don't know, answer the door. Check your phone. Perfect moment for that. Again, these are unedited, unscripted, and what we get, what you see is what you get. Super cute, super easy. The circles make it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's another one in the books. Then we have this piece. I still have this piece left. And what if I took and I cut that? How do I feel about that? All right, cut that. So I want to use this piece because I've already cut into my paper. if I do this first? So I know I need to leave enough room for me to die cut around it. But this is the patterned Adorable Scorable. Ooh, that's close, Stacy. Oh, I don't know, maybe by the hair of a chin, 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 but we're going to give it a whirl. I already cut it. So now I'm cutting the pattern, and I'm embossing the patterned Adorable Scorable. So not just the solid, the pattern. So let's bring this back over here. And I'm going to do my squishy and my knock knock. So I took my solo shim off. I put my knock knock. I put my squishy. I want to see that embossing on my paper. So I put the pretty side down. Ooh, we're going to see. And I'm going to send it on through. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to die cut out. And roll it on back. Squishy came out the back end just like we were looking for. Perfect, perfect. Bring it on over. Grab my sanding block and like light as a feather. Light, light, light. Light, light, light. Think about clouds and whipped cream and just being light. What I weighed when I was 22. Light, light, light. Okay, I think I'm good. Now we're gonna hold our breath. And see if I can get this to cut. It'll cut, whether it'll cut a complete circle or not, well, that's the question. Bring back my solo shim. And we are just going to teeter and totter between my solo shim and my squishy and my knock knock. So let's line it up. Now the way Sizzix dies work is cut what you see what you cut. Their cutting edge is on the very inside ridge. It's not centered between the two, the two inside and the outside ridge. It's not centered. It's right on that inside edge, and it's cut what you see what you cut. So if you are doing like a picture and you can see everything you want to cut in that picture. Now, if I see I'm off over here, I know that it's not going to cut because I can see that my platform is beneath me. But if I can get this lined up close enough, I may be able to get it to cut a full circle. And I'm not going to tape it down. I know. Live dangerously. I know I'm close. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a circle. Wahoo Kachoo! See, oh, look at how close it was. Oh my gosh. Wow. See what you cut what you see. Amazing. So now I have this that I can use. No, I don't like that one on it. And I can come back And let's grab this and what size circle do I want? Is that the cut that I want? Or do I want, is that the cut that I want? That's awful pretty. I know, think long, think wrong. Just go for it. So instead of popping one out of my kit over there, I'm gonna figure out what I want it to look like, and I'm just gonna die cut. It's only paper, right? It's only paper. I'm okay with it. So there we've got that. And then we can die cut. What do we want to put this on? Put it on white, put it on black. Put it on the pretty blue. If I do that, I do that, then I can bring over that other die that comes with the set. This die comes with the set. What does this do? This adds an element above and an element below. So if I use this blue on the background and I take see what color we have in the mirror. Maybe I take the silver. I bet is that silver or purple? I can't tell. That looks kind of purpley. Oh, that's silver. Let's take the silver. And let's cut 2 of these. Yeah, let's cut 2 of these. So with the dies, the designer is given so much room on the template. And so they like to take up as much room as they possibly can. And there was extra room, so they added extra things. All my dies right on there, easy peasy. Let's cut this out, and I'm going to cut 2 of these. So 1, and then I'm going to keep this because there's something I can do with this later on. I am pretty sure of that. I think I can probably straighten this cut out and straighten that top cut out, and I can use this either to slip something behind. There is an absolute use for this. I just don't know if I'm going to find it today. And then I need 1 more cut. Roll it on through, bring it on back, and now I've got 2. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I just feel there's something I can do with these. So let's bring this on back, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and then I can add this here, and I can add that there to frame it in, and look at what I've got going on. So let's tape it all down. So Stacy tape. Well, thank you, I found you. Come on. There we go. 1, 2. Down it goes. No, definitely not. And then I'm going to leave some room around so I can get this where I want it. I don't want to have my circle too close to the bottom. I want to leave some room. People look at this piece and go, what was that designer thinking? The designer was thinking that you could frame in your circle. Yep. So put this on down. And then a piece of Stacy tape on here just to get it down. And then we're going to move on. Fanciful framelits are unique. They're not difficult. They have lots of options, but that doesn't make them difficult. It makes them purposeful. It makes them a value, because you can do this and that and a little bit more, and then over here. And when you have one set of dies that will do so much. Oh, I bent that. Okay, one down. And one to go. Whether you use the embossing feature, you don't use the embossing feature, you only use the embossing feature. Whether you ink them up and send them through or foil them. Whether you use this top and bottom and you have something else to fill it in. I will put all the Fanciful Framelits on sale, but since I'm showing and I'm playing with the diamonds and the circles today, those are the ones we'll do the free gift, and I'm going to do a sanding block because I really want you to have the right sanding block. We'll do that as a free gift if you buy the set. So whether you keep them easy peasy mac and cheesy and you take the kit out of the box or out of the packaging and you do it just as is, or maybe you start that way, but then you start to think, what if, and can I? Ooh, let's play. I'm getting there. And let's see, here's the blue one. Feel better soon. Hope you feel better soon. Is that the one I like? Sent with love. What else I got over here? Ooh, let's see what's on the green one. Green and purple. Ooh, yeah, let's see what's on this one. Best of luck. Believe in yourself. You can do it. All the sentiments are right here. Best of luck. Maybe I trim this out in just a little bit of white. Just to help it pop just a little bit. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. And done. Oh yeah, better in the white. It needed a little bit of white to make it stand out without question. I still have these. I still have this one I haven't done anything with. We'll see if I come back to it. And then this on here. And I think I'm done. Super, super small reveal. As if I was matting it onto a card base. And then I think we'll move to the diamonds and play with those for just a little bit. Super, super small reveal. Best of luck. Now people use that gotcha tool for sewing, knitting, jewelry making. Out in the garage, sometimes you have to get 2 gotcha tools because yours will go missing. But just know they're going to become a little scarce as they're almost sold out. Ta-dam! And that is what this piece does. Ta-da! And look at the sanding. Oh my gosh. So we've done this one. And we've done this one. And we've done this one. And we've done this one. I think this one might be my favorite. I love the deboss and then the emboss. The texture that it gives using dies is holy smokes artichokes. But I have diamonds to play with too. So my diamond set. And everybody wants to know what these little pieces are. So I'm going to tell you what those little pieces are, because I have an in with the designer. And everybody wants to know, is there a reason for those? Not really. The designer just had extra space. So she took it and she added something so that you had more. Photo corner more. So I'm going to play with the diamonds for a little bit. And let's just keep going. Let's find a great piece of paper and let's cut the diamond out of it. So I think I'm going to use this one. And let's find something. Let's find something out of this paper to cut. Let me go back a little bit. So I already cut this one, so I'm not going to do that. That one's pretty. That's a possibility. That one's pretty. That's a possibility. Oh. This one's beautiful. Oh, I would really hate to cut it up, but I might just because. Look at how beautiful would that be. Okay, that's a possibility. Okay, they all will work. They're not a bad one in the bunch. Okay, so we need to narrow it down. No. There, see, I narrowed it down. Look at me. Good for me. I think I might do that one. You're like, don't cut it, Stacy, don't. Cut that one, it has less. No foil. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm just cutting the whole piece out. Because maybe if I square it up, maybe I can use the negative for something. That sure is pretty. That really is beautiful. All right, let's just cut it. Bring over my big shot. Line it up where I want it. That's beautiful. I'm going to do that piece right there. Send it on through. Yeah, see, I think I'm going to save this. I think I might find myself something to do with this. Okay, I'm going to put that over there. I might come back to that. So I've got this piece right here. Came out beautiful. Now, what are we going to do with it? Let's find that same paper. Hello, paper. And let's grab the larger diamond, the embossing diamond. Hello, embossing diamond. And let's emboss it. So now I've got my diamonds and my circles on my gotcha tool. That's how strong it is. Ooh, I think I like that better. Okay, so embossing, yes. So this one has a completely different embossing element than the one we just did, than the circle. Each one of the Fanciful Framelits has a different embossing element to it. Bring it on over. I'm going to be doing what? I'm going to be embossing, so I need to get rid of my cutting plates. I need to bring back my knock knock and my squishy. Nope, knock knock down first. So no bottom cut plate. The knock knock takes the place of your bottom cut plate. then your squishy on top of your knock knock, then the pretty side of the paper down because I want to see the embossing. And then I've left myself plenty of room this time to be able to die cut that out. Yay for me. And then I send it on through. Send it on through. And I can bring it on back if I want to. Off to the side. Ooh, it is tight. Oh, I thought I was closer. I'm closer than I thought I was. I'm going to give it a sanding. And just light like air. Super light. You're just floating in a cloud is what you're doing. Floating in a cloud to get that element to come up. Floating in a cloud. Adds just a little bit of detail. Just a little bit of detail. Let's see what that's going to look on it. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. That really is going to be so pretty, but I could even go darker if I wanted. Don't I use a solid sheet of purple? Solid sheet or not solid sheet? That's really pretty. Oh, but see, that looks really good. Okay. Decisions. Well, I say we do it and see what we think. Or maybe we do it out of this paper. No, that's almost the same color. I want dark. Dark. Okay, let's see what we get. I'll have options. So now I'm going to send this one through. And I'm going to emboss this one and let's see what we get. Nope, squishy down, knock down. Pretty side of the paper. Face down. Ooh, so I need to line this up so I'm happy. Well, again, go for it and see what happens. Send it on through. Roll. Squishy coming out the back end. Yay. Turn it over and let's see what we get. Oh, that's close. Light. Light. Ooh. Okay, I do believe we're now going to be a slimline card. And I think I'm going to take that silver that I cut into. Hello, silver that I cut into. Yep, yep, yep. And I'm going to cut out a piece. Now, the next size up on the die for this would be the embossing feature. So there's not a matte die that goes with this yet. My understanding is that the designer is thinking about that, and I suppose you'll know when she knows if that's going to happen. So I'm going to freehand this. I'm going to trim this out and matte this. Had no idea this is where this was going to go. But that's the creativity part. So nothing here is planned. We kind of fly by the seat of our pants. So I'm going to put this down. And then I'm just going to freehand the mat. So I'm just going to follow right along my line. You could do this with your trimmer. All right. And inside it goes. Oh, pretty, pretty. I might even be able to do one more. Do I want one more mat? Why not? I save all of these pieces because it coordinates with all the kit. And I don't want to lose any of that just in case I need some of it to do some kind of a sentiment or... I had no idea this was going to become a slimline card. And now I'm going to just do a wash, rinse, and repeat, and I'm going to do a matte again. And I'm just eyeballing my spacing. Well, shiver me timbers, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put that down because I'm kind of happy with that. Love the diamonds. Love the diamonds. They make my heart so happy because they've got that length, but They don't go too wide. I think for eyeballing, I think I did pretty good. What do y'all think? I have a feeling several of you are rolling your eyes at me right now, but that's okay. Freehanders, unite. I've had people try to give me a trimmer. I've tried. I really have. I just don't do so well. Not that my freehanding is any better, but at least it's in my control. All right, now we have, wow, wow, wow. This is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful when I'm done. Then we have those little, and I gotta do, oh. Okay, that's another card. I'm like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Okay, so then I have these little tiny pieces here. What do they do? Watch. Let's grab that silver again, shall we? And we can use some of the silver that's left over. And I need to cut 2 of each. And I think I'm gonna put some Stacy tape on the back of this to make it an instant sticker. I'm just gonna put some Stacy tape on the back, and that way when I die cut, I've die cut with adhesive already on the back, so I don't have to try to add any. And it doesn't have to be all over. I just need to have it in some of the places. Okay. You know what? I don't trust myself. There. We'll do this one first. So bring over my die cutting machine. And I am going to be using it as a die cutting machine, so my solo shim and my clear plate comes right on back. I put my die right on there and send it on through. And I need to cut 2 of them, because what do these little pieces do? Okay, one done. Tweezers, anybody? Pop it out, put it right there, and let's get another one. Those would make cute chevrons. Okay, die on. I've got my 2. Bring my card back on over. Take off the adhesive where it is. So I've got a little bit there. And some right here. And now I've got an instant sticker. And you know where that fits? Right there. And you know where the bottom one fits? I'll give you a hint. right there. Now they'll fit on any of the triangles or the diamonds in those positions. So now I've highlighted those corners, but you'll never guess where this one fits. Jeepers, maybe right there. I could have actually come all the way in and done it all the way in if I wanted. I have options, lots of them. Put some sticky on the back of these just so my die already has adhesive on the back of it. I don't have to even think about it. And I have added another design element using one set of dies. And again, no matter what diamond I use, they're going to fit. They're going to add that detail. No matter what diamond I use, it's going to work. No matter what size. Get one done and then we'll roll the other one through. So I know they're a weird looking little shape, but they add that little extra finishing touch that you didn't know you needed until you added it, and it's like, oh, it finished it perfectly. Sometimes just that little extra something makes the difference. And having adhesive, and I'm just using my scraps, adhesive Stacy tape on the back makes it an instant sticker. Roll it through my big shot, bing, bang, boom. Take off the adhesive off the back. And put it on the side. And it just adds, it ties everything together. It ties that silver on in. Okay, Stacy. There we go. How could something so small make my heart so happy? It just finishes it. Okay, now what are we gonna mat in? No, that's definitely the wrong purple. Oh no. No, no, no. 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 The silver. That might not be so bad. Okay, let's do that. And I've got myself a slimline card ready to go. So whether you use the kit from Hunkydory and the adorable scoreable and the matching mirror paper. Ooh, I'm going to shrink these just a little bit so it fits perfectly. Okay, say zoop off the top. If I take a little bit off the top and a little off the bottom, I save myself a whole lot of mirror paper. Because now I can mat it this way. Now, if somebody doesn't think that this is an $8 card, they haven't been out shopping for cards lately. See, and by doing that, I left just enough to do just a tiny little reveal of the purple, the lavender, just a little bit of a reveal. Not much, but not much is enough. And now you can see why I chose the diamonds and the circles to use today. They just went so well with all the stuff that came with the Hunkydory Butterfly Dance Collection. So I love the Fanciful Framelits. I love the opportunity. I love the creativeness that you can put into them. I love the value that they pack in one set. And it's done. It really is all about, I feel like I need to do something with this one. It really is all about taking the product and making it more than what it started with. Using it to the best of its abilities, taking it and making it more than what you thought it could be. Told you I wasn't done. I'm gonna do something with this one. I might even be able to put Thought I might be able to put the embossing element on it, but to square it up, it won't. It'll be off center. I could put it in there though. And then that, there, yep, let's just do it. Works for me. Okay, so, scissors. Anybody seen them lately? Oh, here we go. I'm going to put that embossing element somewhere close to the center. I've left myself plenty of room. Bring it back over. I'm going to squishy and knock it because I'm embossing. So I need to come close to the center. I think I should be good there. Put my do not cut plate on top, send it on through. Remember that pretty side facing down. That's the side I want to see on my finished project. Roll, roll, roll. Back, back, back. Ooh, I didn't go all the way. Roll, roll, roll. Back, back, back. Lightly sand. Lightly ginger. Look at how it just pops up. Look at how it just, that element just becomes. It just becomes. And then look at how I can put this over that. Ooh, Stacy. Okay, well, we're going to trim that down and then we'll remat it. And then that right there. I don't have another little one somewhere, right? I think I've used them all. Everything I've cut into, I think I've used. So I got to cut a new piece. I'm going to die cut, get rid of my squishy and my knock. Bring over my solo shim and my clear plate. Line up what I want to see. Send it on through. Bing, bang, boom. Now I'm just taking bits of this and bits of that and putting them together. Then I've got this piece I can save and play with like I did with this one. So So there, I'm going to trim that out so you don't notice that the purple, and then there, really pretty. And I think I will take that mirror and that light purple maybe. Or do I want to do it in the dark purple? Ooh. Bing, bang, boom. Put this one up. A little bit of Stacy tape. A little bit of a freehand. And zoop. I've got, there we go. And shoop, and shoop. And last but not least, that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Okay, I'm gonna tape this down because I gotta trim this out. I've got it cockeyed. It's not quite straight, so we're just gonna get rid of that extra purple around the outside, and I will come back in and remat it. But I wanted to use that negative. It's so pretty. I could not use that negative space. It has all that beautiful foil on it. And then I think we'll call it done. I think I must have made 5 or 6 cards. So I'm going to line this up. Yep. And now I'm going to get rid of all the noise. So I'm going to get rid of all of this so it doesn't look like that anymore. And we're just going to cut it right off. And I will come back in and remat. Come on. Okay, there we go. There's that. There's that. Now all I have to do is figure out what mat I want to use. There's that. Yep. Yep. Okay. And we made it work. And that embossed element, I didn't die cut out the diamond. I just put it behind it. I have a window with my diamond and then that embossed element. It's just a little too small. Just a little too small. You're like, don't do it. Maybe I can get this reveal down small enough that I'll be able to use that as the mat, so I don't have to cut a new piece. I don't want to waste anything. And I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So I've cut that reveal way small. So now maybe I can get it. I can get it on there. I can. All right, let's tape it down and then we're done. I didn't waste anything. Not a thing. I still have these two pieces, but I'm not gonna do them. But I will later. Oh my gosh, look at the time. Holy smokes, artichokes. Okay, I'm moving along. I know, chop chop, girlfriend. I know, chop chop. I still have samples to show you and all sorts of stuff. But this is my playtime. This is, people ask, when do you get to craft? Right now. You're watching it. Then I'm done. I know you said that 2 minutes ago. I know. I usually don't finish cards, but these are too pretty to not just finish. This might be my favorite of them all right now. I might have changed my mind. I love the diamonds. I love them. they're unusual and they're useful, and they add such an element, and having those little shapes to, if I want to put a little extra something just to make it sparkle or shine on the corners of them. And I love the design element on the circles. Okay, enough matting. It's got, what, 4 mats going on? But I'm a girl who loves a good mat. Hello, Mr. Larry. Honorary SMS girl. Her husband's name Matt. Oh, okay, I did it. What do we think? Oh my gosh, it has so many mats going on, but I love it. So we started way back when. Remember when this was just that simple? Actually, when we started with this one, just right out of the box, and then I did one where you don't even need to use, I just used paper on this one, and then I think we went here, and then we went here. Love this. Love how it encircles and it frames it in. Love that about my circles. Yes, they're my circles. Love that about my circles. I love this element about my circles as much as I love the little tiny dies that go on the corners. Then we went here. Look at all we did today. I had way, way, way too much fun. And I ended with my, I think what could be my favorite. All using the Hunkydory Butterfly Dance Collection. I had my inks out. I was ready to use my inks maybe. I didn't need them. I just used the Butterfly Dance Collection. So I already went through it with you. The insert sheets, super nice to put on the insides of your cards. Here is the kit that I was using. I was using this. I was using the mirror, the adorable scoreable paper that matches it, and the Miri paper that matches it. But then the I Want It All bundle comes with all of that, plus the dies, plus the stamps, plus the 8x8 paper. It comes with everything else. I just don't have a whole bunch of it to put up online. And then we did sanding, and we used my Deco Diamonds, and these are my Elena's Arched Circles, and these are my Katie's Deco Diamonds. All of the Fanciful Framelits are named after SMS girls and honorary SMS girls. And when you get these, if you buy the bundle of these, it'll be a bundle of those. I'm going to throw in the sanding block because I think it's that important. I really do. Now, will the rest of my product, my Fanciful Framelits, be on sale? They will. But of course, the best deal is going to be on that bundle because you're getting the free sanding block. But I've got my triangles, my Patty's Perfect Triangles, and my Renee's. Are these Renee's Renee's Deco Rectangles, and my Belinda's Hexagons, and my Doris Dottie Top Notes, and my Claire's Classic Ovals. So all of these are by Sizzix. They are designed by Stacy Park. You can tell by the teal on the side. You don't even have to look for the name if you see the teal. These are all being sold open stock, and you can just get the diamonds or the circles open stock. But if you do buy the bundle of the diamonds and the circles, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the sanding for you. That way you have it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get to samples because wow, it's late. Late. Beautiful samples. Oh, and a mess. The girls are gonna look at me and say, Stacy, what did you do? I'm gonna say, I had fun. I had fun. Beautiful samples. This one is by Gail. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful samples. Love them. Look at this one. This one is by Mary, honorary SMS girl Mary. Okay. How gorgeous is this? Honorary SMS girl Mary. Beautiful. Using the Mary cardstock, using she just popped it right on out. She didn't even separate the different pieces. Gorgeous. Look at using the soft, beautiful insert paper. This one's by Katie. Honorary SMS girl Katie. Look at the soft insert paper that she put in there. It's lovely. And here with the dies. This one is by honorary SMS girl Gail. Look, she's got the die coming all the way up in the slimline card. And then another slimline, open to reveal. Okay, I will. Oh, this is from Catherine, Mrs. Leary, who's married to Mr. Leary. And look at how pretty is that? It just finishes the card off. Look at how soft and elegant that paper is. That insert paper is like the finishing touch. It's like having the little parts to my diamonds or having the little tops and bottoms to my circles. It just finishes everything. Oh, here is the acetate, the foiled acetate. I'm telling you, these just make beautiful things. The foiled acetate is gorgeous. Just the paper and some of the Miri card. Just the paper. The die, one of the inserts that you pop out, some matting and stamping. This one's by Yvette. Love it. This one was also by Yvette. Simple, easy, elegant, done. Okay, let's see what else we've got. So I showed you this one earlier. This is by honorary SMS girl Gail, and she's got that foiled acetate coming right up behind. Isn't that beautiful? It covers the whole front. Wow, wow, wow. And here, just using the paper. See, look at how it just finished. The whole thing is done in the paper, and then your stamp sentiment, and it just finishes it off. Wow. Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. I love it. She just did the paper. That's all she used was paper. Honorary SMS girl Yvette did this one. She's got the foiled acetate right here, just on top of the card base, so it has that white background. Look at that. All done by honorary SMS girl Yvette. And this one is by Patty, Katie, and Yvette. Oh, we had multiple people on this one. Okay, it's beautiful. Beautiful. All three to do that. And look at this one. This one's gorgeous too. This one is Mary. Here she just used the foiled acetate on the card base, just straight on the card base. She taped it from the back, scored it, it folds over. Look at how beautiful that is with nothing, just the card base. That foiled acetate is dreamy. Here we have honorary SMS girl Patty. Love it. Patty's are the perfect triangles. Katie's are the deco diamonds. Right? Here we have Katie. Are you seeing? She just took the circles. she just poked them right on out and just layered them on down. Got the paper and then she matted. Oh, hello you, Catherine. Oh, Catherine. Catherine went ahead and took sheets of paper. Oh, Catherine. Oh, wow, that's amazing. And it's covered with the foiled acetate, and then you have this one popped up. Wow. Love, 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 love. This is Yvette. The greens and the purples are so beautiful. This one is Katie. And you can make cards of all sizes. Look at that. From the same pack, from the same sheet. Look at the two different sizes you can do. Love the circles. Patty, I love this. The blue and the pink is gorgeous. It is gorgeous, Patty. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Here we've got with the dies and, oh, so pretty. And then Yvette. And then a few that we're done with the Fanciful Framelits. Here, these two pieces are the added, the top and the bottom, and I did it in the same here. That way that mirror pink peeks right through it all. And I used my rectangles for this one. Oh, and it's just so pretty. So, holy smokes artichokes. Chop, chop, Stacy. This is late, late, late. Everybody's got things to do. But I was having fun. This was my craft time. This is it. Until next Saturday. This is my time. I had a blast. So if you're still with me, wahoo kachoo, put me back on. Let's do it all over again. Pull out some of your hunky-dory and let's craft together. Absolutely. Where do you find all of this product? Well, Fanciful Framelits by Stacy Park and Sizzix are available globally. You can find them at lots of retailers, lots of independent retailers, but you can also find them at Scrapbooking Made Simple because Scrapbooking Made Simple sells Sizzix and they sell the Stacy Park brand. Hunky-dory is a little bit more difficult to find, but we encourage you to shop local, find an independent retailer who may have it, and if not, then come online. Just know that we too are an independent retailer and we can only afford to bring in so much product. It is expensive, it is heavy, it is international. So if you like it, we recommend that you put it in your shopping cart and check out, because when it is gone, we will not get it back. If you miss out on something, put yourself on the notify me list. It's right in the product. And instead of saying add to your cart, it'll say notify me and you can put your email address in. That way, if somebody cancels your order, you will get an email. You and everybody else who's on the notify me list. So then it becomes the first one to be able to check out. And what I recommend is if you miss it the first time, put your name back on the notify me list because it clears out every time we send you an email. At some point, you may be the only person on the notify me list. So if somebody cancels their order, it's yours. You're the only one who's going to know about it. So you might have to add your name back in 2 or 3 times, but hey, God loves a trier. That's for you, Michael. Michael H. Not Michael, not my Mr. Michael, no, but Michael H. All right, you guys, it has been too much fun. It is super late. I have kept you much longer than I should have, but I appreciate you hanging with me. I had a great time and I hope you did too. I am Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. And yes, I am the designer of Fanciful Framelits for Sizzix. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.